Warning, I swear a lot.
Welcome back, everyone. Now, your heart is fairly set on Robert, but we will hang out with Craig just one last time.
We will do.
See if he can bring it back. You're slipping, Craig.
You slipping?
Explain yourself.
Hello, Amanda's dad.
I'm gonna assume that's one of his kids.
No, it is Craig.
It's me, your friend Craig, who loves sports. I have nice and smart children. I'm pretty sure it's one of her kids. His kids. I have nice and smart children who are good at computers.
Oh man, great to hear from you, buddy. What's up?
I'm still strong. I'm strong.
Don't I know it? So, I've been reading up about whey protein. Use that all? I figure it will help me develop a bit more muscle mass.
Yes, I know what that is. My children are having a tea pie, and they wanted to invite Amanda, but we can't find her on here. You're also invited. Physical invitation to follow.
Cool, I'd love to come. I'll let Amanda know.
Thank you, Amanda's dad. Attend that pie. Could be it.
Coffee time. You know dads love coffee. Gotta brew myself something black because the moon night on a moonless night. But I put on a fresh pot and work on a few word jumbles while I wait for it to brew. Hey, this one spells sorrow.
Ooh. Dad, ready for today?
I'm ready for every day, sweetie. Gonna tackle it head on.
No. Are you ready for the thing that we're gonna do today? The thing that you promised you'd do?
Honey, I already told you that I'm not gonna throw away my Tom Clancy novels.
Priceless. They're just stacked in living room. I kept bumping into them and knocking them over, and you don't even read them. Wait, no, that's not what I'm here about. The tea pie, Dad.
No, I don't remember that.
Craig's kids. That hand-drawn invitation.
Dad.
Amanda walks over to the refrigerator and comes back with a hand-drawn invitation on a sheet of computer paper, inviting Amanda and Amanda's dad to a tea party. They spelled cordially wrong.
Just put on some going outside pants and let's get going.
I can go outside in sweatpants. Nothing's stopping me.
It's true. Dad, just... see you in a minute. Fuck authority.
Nah, I'll be good. It's for the good of Amanda.
That's fine. It's a good choice.
Hello, thank you for coming to our tea party. That is a completely different voice from last time.
It's
But
fine.
I'll run with it. I do my best bow and present my daughter, who thanks them with a courtesy.
This way, please.
Briar and Hazel lead us to a small table with tiny chairs. Some are occupied by stuffed animals. Matt and his daughter Carmencita are here too. Matt raises a comically small plastic teacup of me.
Hey, dude.
How's the tea?
The imaginary tea is absolutely wonderful. I taste a hint of lemongrass.
Hello, Carmencita. Hello, Mr. Amanda's dad. Please, have a seat. I sit down between Amanda and Matt. I don't think I'm going to be able to get out of this chair.
Hi, everyone.
I turn to see Daisy and Brian enter into the backyard and take a seat next to us.
Sorry we're late. Daisy made me put on my going outside pants.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Same, Amanda insisted.
Whether at home with friends or at high-pressure social functions, you can't beat the comfort of sweatpants.
Amen.
Ah.
Thank you all for taking time out of your busy schedules for some high tea. Now, if you'll all put on your designated tiaras...
Oh, fuck yeah.
There are little tiaras sitting on everyone's plates. Well, except for Brian's. His is a softball.
Oh, we ran out of tiaras. I don't think this is going to fit me, but I appreciate the thought. Dad, you're royalty. Please act like it.
Brian tries to balance the ill-fitting softball helmet on top of his head, but immediately tumbles off and into the bushes.
Nice. I'll get that later. Hey, everybody.
Craig comes out with a teapot and a tray of sandwich cookies.
Nice.
Dad, is the tea ready?
Yeah, it's been, steeping for a while now. Awesome. Awesome. Would you girls like to serve your guests tea? Yeah. No, thank you. We'd much appreciate our servants' help.
Craig leans over to me.
That's me.
Craig places teacups in front of all of us and a single sandwich cookie onto each of our plates. He pours some tea into my cup. Awfully fluorescent for tea. I clink my teacup with Matt's and take a sip.
Good lemonade.
It's tea, actually, you uncultured peasant.
You uncultured swine. Right. Very good tea.
I lean over to Amanda, who's happily enjoying her tea. So, what do we do at tea parties?
We enjoyed the splendors of upper-class society, Father.
She takes a dainty bite of a sandwich cookie.
Marvellous.
So, the meeting... Oh, yeah, is that me? Yeah, that's me.
I think it is.
So, the meeting of princesses has been called to order.
Here, here. But I'm a warrior princess. I hunt and stuff and have like a really cool sword. Can I be a space princess? I'll allow it. I'll be rockstar princess.
I'm also a space princess.
Can there be more than one? Space is pretty big, don't you think? I changed my mind. I want to be a space princess too. Dad, what are you?
Do I get to be a princess? Duh. Well, I guess that makes me
I was gonna say dad princess.
rude boy princess.
Rude
like
boy.
a history fan.
Oh yeah.
I am ruler of all I survey, and what I survey is a 10-hour marathon of cupcake storage wars.
Fuck yeah. I don't think I've seen that one.
A squad of professional bakers bid on empty storage units and then have to bake 1,000 cupcakes using only the ingredients in the storage unit.
That sounds terrible.
Oh, it is.
I think I'll be landscaper and general contracting princess. Barista princess reporting for duty.
Bro.
Hey everybody, CrossFit princess is here.
Not now, servant.
If it weren't for the princess uprising, it would be you serving me.
Law. We sip tea for a little longer, and then the girls run off to fight dinosaurs as space rock Star Warrior princesses. I think. They grow up so fast. It was like yesterday. I was helping Amanda throw her own tea pies.
Did she make you a servant too?
You betcha.
Come to see her made me actually brew tea for hers. Pitfalls of owning a coffee shop. Pitfall? Your custard blends are amazing. That hibiscus one you gave me a pound, well, it was good, man. Oh, thanks. It was really nice the girls are getting along.
Yeah, I'm really glad we moved into this community.
We are too. Amanda's been kind of a role model to them, you know?
I hadn't even realised. I don't even know if Amanda does either, but I guess they're right. All of the girls in the neighbourhood look up to her. She seems to go out of her way to play with them.
Because she's the best.
I'm so proud of her. You better not proud that. Cry this tea pie, Liam. I bought Ezra. Well, Jumbles, if anyone wants to kill some time while the girls play. The day rolls on, and the girls all get tuckled out. Amanda spends the whole day playing with them and taking their pictures, promising that she'll send them the best ones later. We all clean up and help put away the tea sets and tables, then head out as Daisy and Carmencita fall asleep on their dad's shoulders.
Take care, guys.
Thanks for coming! Bye, History Channel Princess!
Bye.
You want dinner?
Nah, I filled up on cookies.
Me too, I'm tired.
Dude, same. Playing with a bunch of little kids who all simultaneously want your attention and approval is surprisingly exhausting. But in a good way, but also in a kind of scary way.
How so?
I feel like I gotta be on my best behaviour for them. I don't want to let them down.
Is this because you still feel bad about dropping the F-bomb in front of your cousin that one time?
I corrupted her, Dad. She's secondhand smokes now.
Well, those kids really look up to you. I'm glad they have you as a role model.
Shucks, Pops.
I ruffled Amanda's hair.
Well, I don't think that convinced us to go for Craig anymore, but it sure reminded us why we love Amanda so much.
Yep.
Alright, Robert, it is. The internet will destroy us.
You know what they say about third dates, they get pretty serious. You might not have time to browse that book for a while. Are you ready?
Are you ready?
I am so ready.
So fucking ready. Smile as often as you can. Robert likes it. He doesn't.
He enjoys silence.
He likes silence.
I haven't spoken to Robert since that night we drove out to his thinking spot. He seemed unusually somber then. Like, more so than usual. Amount of somber that Robert is, which is already a lot. I've been thinking about him and hope he's doing okay, but I've been a little reluctant to reach out to him.
Liam. Hey Liam. Guess who's getting their drink on tonight?
I take a look at my dad book messages. There's a flurry of them from Robert.
Guess. It's you. Also me, but mostly you.
Right now? I type back to Robert.
Not now. Later. Yeah. 8 PM, Jimmy Kim's?
Sure, man. Not that I'm unappreciative, but I think this is the first time that Robert's given me more than an hour's warning before hanging out.
Hot shit.
Amanda! Amanda pops her head into the hallway. Music I don't recognise blaring from her room.
What's up?
I'm hanging out with Robert later tonight.
Okay, cool.
Robert, here's my friend. I have friends now.
I'm happy for you, Dad.
People enjoy my company, Amanda.
Dad, I'm so happy for your continued development as a human being.
What are you listening to?
Sad shit.
I don't give a fuck anymore. What would Grandma think?
Well, I don't think she cares for the Smiths that much, but I figure if we start her off on Meta's murder, she'd ease her way into it.
No, honey, the language.
Oh, she'd hate that.
Just promise me you'll lighten up for a bit. For Grandma. Amanda goes back into her room and turns up the volume to her sad shit. I put on my going out coat and walk over to Jim and Kim's. I spot Robert leaning against the brick wall, smoking a cigarette. As I get closer, I realise he looks a little different. Cleaner, I guess.
Ooh, he cleaned up.
It actually seems like he's combed his hair, and his clothes are less wrinkled than usual.
Oh, that's the dick preparations.
Hey!
Hey,
You take a shower just for me?
I'm working on my relationship with existence.
We both stand there for a second and don't say anything. Robert finishes his cigarette and abruptly goes inside. I follow him.
Mystery.
By the time I get inside, Robert's already at the bar, ordering 2 whiskies. I spot a booth in the back and claim it for us.
Yeah.
Robert slides in and hands me a glass. To you, to us, to toast, to you. Here's to your continued existence.
Yeah!
We clink whiskies and then watch him sip his, rather than his traditional blows of slamming with the whiskey back as quickly as possible. So what's the plan for tonight?
Hit some other bars, maybe grab some pizza. I think that'll kill some time before we go burn down the old abandoned house in the woods. It's definitely not as fun if it's abandoned.
Mary pops over the back of the booth, a glass of wine in her hand. She punches Robert in the shoulder.
Whammo! Where was my phone call? Sorry, figured you were busy sinking your teeth into some poor child. I am. He's not here.
I look around the booth to see a guy sitting across from her. He waves meekly.
Come on.
You replacing me with the new kid? Mary, I could never replace you, whether I wanted to or not.
Mary leaves the booth and slides in next to Robert.
Deeply.
The guy she was sitting with looks mildly relieved. She eyes Robert's clean pressed clothes up and down suspiciously.
Ooh. What? Do you got a court date coming up?
He'd never convinced the jury. He would have had to shave first.
Seriously though, what's up with you?
Robert stares down at his drink, suddenly looking serious.
It's Pappy. Doctors say it's cirrhosis of the liver. I told that old bag of bones to quit it with the sauce, but it's all he's ever known, especially since Ma's gone. That's why I invited you out tonight. She didn't want to be alone.
Oh, come on.
Liam, don't be an arsehole. You know the one thing Robert doesn't joke around about is his Pappy.
Whoops.
They're giving him 2 months. We've got to help him straighten out his affairs.
Robert, I'm so sorry. Robert takes a long look at his whiskey, eyeing it in the dim glow of the bar's lights.
I look at his life, no look at mine. I know history is just doomed to repeat itself.
Oh my god.
I'm just kidding. He's retired with his new girlfriend in Acapulco. They watch the sunset every night, probably screw like donkeys.
Oh, wait. Rabbit's the one who screw a lot? Robert's too.
Oh, sorry. Didn't realise you were an expert on which animals screw a lot.
Come on.
Please stop saying the word screw.
Robert finishes his drink and slides it away from him. He gets up out of the booth.
Me and Liam are gonna hit the bricks. You coming with?
Mary casts one last glance at the sad sap she's been hunting down, and downs the rest of her wine in one gulp.
This place is dead anyways.
Huh?
We exit the bar and find a typically empty street filled with a small crowd of people. At the front is a guy with a really deliberate attitude and bad posture. He carries a lantern that shines up his face for dramatic effect.
Ooh.
What's going on?
Looks like this is one of those walking ghost tours. They do that in this part of town all the time. I've always wanted to do one of those. You know all the stories are fake, right? Pretty much all of my stories are fake. This is research.
Robert makes a beeline towards the back of the group. He turns around when he notices that I'm not following him.
Come on!
We can't just crash it, can we?
Don't be such a square, Liam. Just act like you belong.
Robert sidles up to the tour group. I reluctantly fall into step behind him. Well, here goes nothing.
Do it. Hey, it was in this place in 1990, the flat time that the most famous of witch trials. To date, we do not know if the people burning at the stake were actually witches, but it is widely reported that their ghosts still haunt this hapless dive bar to this very day. It was actually 1690. What? And the site was over by the coffee shop down the road. I'm sorry. Who are you? Daniel McSturgis, ghost historian. And this is my colleague, Dr. How far back do you want to go?
80s.
Yeah, boy. Loomis.
Paranormal investigator extraordinaire. We're touring America's most haunted locations as research for our new book.
You may have seen our, cameo on Paranormal House Hunters Extreme Edition.
A couple of people in the group start nodding. Man, Rob is good at this.
Are you guys part of the group? I don't remember seeing it at the first start. We like to keep a low profile. Easy to catch ghosts that way.
Hey.
I've definitely been here. Been standing next to you the whole time. Ma'am, are you drunk?
Thank you, random lady who I do not know.
As I was saying, the epicenter of paranormal activity can be found at the Coffee Spoon, over there. The man who runs it has been plagued by hauntings since he signed the lease. Damn near driven him mad. Whatever you want to say is cool, I guess. It's your talk.
Man, didn't know that about man. Wait, Robert's making this up. The rest of the tour group listens intently to Robert's every word. I think the tour guide can tell that he's losing the group. He seems to be getting flustered.
Thank you for your contribution and knowledge, Mr. McSturgis. Let's move on to the next haunted location.
Robert, Mary and I follow the group down the streets. That tour guide's shirt is cool.
I didn't see it. Yeah, everyone in the group gets one if we make it to the final location.
I turn to Robert and grab him by the shoulders. I need that t-shirt.
Well, guess we're in this for the long haul then. Just follow my lead. Don't arouse too much suspicion. We'll have cool ghost shirts in no time. This is a goal. Oh, it's a Hawaiian shirt.
Our group arrives at an old, decrepit, colonial-style house.
A quick pause in the tour. My name is Quinn, but most people in the Ghost Turk dog there call me Tour Master Quinn. I'm a DJ, trivia master, and apparently a charlatan. I do private ghost hunting events, birthday parties, MC bar mitzvahs, and perform traditional vaudevillian mime work.
Tourmaster Quinn gives out headshots to all of us. His resume is on the back. Stage combat experience.
Anyway, here's a little bit of history for you all. This was the home of noted American author Dorothy Pembridge, whose prose was wildly popular in the late 19th century. It was in the attic of this very home where she wrote such classics as The Diaries of a Victorian Mistress, Lady Fitzwilliam's Courtship, and The Ghost of Sea Captain Reginald Barclay. She unfortunately died of consumption shortly after the turn of the century, but several people have reported that on some nights you can see a light from the attic where the ghost of Miss Pembridge continues her work on a bestseller. Yes, you could say that she was consumed by her work.
I am so sad.
You should be.
No reaction from the crowd. This guy needs to work on his dad jokes.
He does. Actually, consumption is the popular cover-up. Little known fact to say it was a murder-suicide. I'm pretty sure she died of consumption. Sure. And we definitely didn't hire Stanley Kubrick to elaborately fake the moon landing. That's the watered-down, censored version they teach you in school. But if you can't handle the real story, I understand. It's not for the faint of heart. Can we...
Master Quinn.
I think everyone would much rather hear what this world-renowned ghost historian who has never met before has to say, right?
The group murmurs in agreement.
Yeah.
Master
This is a
Quinn.
this is a topic we cover extensively in our book. Dr. Loomis, would you care to tell this story? I think you'd love to.
Amazing. In goes someone and I riff something highbrow. Ooh.
This has to be ridiculous, I feel.
I doubt my amazing improv comedy skills.
Come on, man, you're on a Let's Play show. That's what we're all about.
Okay. I try to remember something. Anything from the improvisational comedy class I took that one semester in college. Yes. So, Dorothy Pembridge. Dorothy Pembridge was writing a lot of books. Yes. And I'm going to need a word from the audience. Any word.
Ghost!
Yes. And. Ghost. Ghost and. I look over to Robert. I think this is the part where he's supposed to come tap me on the shoulder and jump into the scene. But he's just staring at me. Everyone is staring at me. And... Scene. Thank you very much, everybody.
I was hoping for a bit more.
Robert looks completely disgusted. Mary gives me a thumbs down.
Oh,
I knew I should have gone with Riff something highbrow.
you're right, you should have.
But I think I got in good with Tourmaster Quinn, so there's that. The tour guide sees this as an opportunity to take back the group and addresses us with some razzle-dazzle.
Haha, what an interesting story. Now, I just want everyone to know that the next location is extremely terrifying. If anyone thinks they can't handle it, feel free to excuse yourselves. I'm sorry I fucked up your date. That was completely my fault. Alright, I'm bored.
Mary turns to a young guy looking at his phone and taps him on the shoulder.
Hey kid, fancy buying a gala drink?
The guy looks up at her and smiles.
Only if the bar is haunted. Honey, I can show you the most haunted place in town. It's my vagina. I think I could exercise your demons if that's what you're looking for. Don't write checks your dick can't cash, kid.
His eyes go wide. Mary salutes me and Robert. She suddenly pulls me into a hug and murmurs in my ear.
When you've known Rob for as long as I have, you know when something's wrong. Keep an eye on him for me tonight, okay?
Sure, Mary.
Good man.
Mary pats me on the back and pulls away. She takes the guy's hand and leads him down the street.
I'm getting some dick! Later! Nah, that's the line.
God help that poor soul.
God help that poor soul.
Mary or the kid?
Yes. Last stop. This burial ground is such a hotbed for horrifying paranormal activity that I'm not even sure where to begin. There's the wailing ghost of the Wharfman, the the children of the moonlight. What about the Dover ghost?
By this point, the tour guide is clearly irritated with us.
What about it? Oh, nothing. I just think it would be a crime to come all the way out to the cemetery, the actual origin of one of New England's most notorious paranormal entities, and not even mention the infamous Dover ghost. It's not a real thing. That is absolutely not a real thing.
I think someone needs to brush up on that paranormal history.
Enough out of you, improv boy. I know tons about paranormal history. I know every ghost story in this area. I can guarantee there's one you don't know.
Robert looks over at me and smiles.
Did you folks care to hear the tale of how Loomis and I met? No!
The entire group shushes the tour guide.
Okay, fine. Tell the story. Well, it was a dark and stormy night.
I wasn't always a paranormal investigator. Way back when, I was just a
Alright.
Ooh.
travelling grifter. Moving from town to town, always looking for my next mark. It wasn't an easy life, but I had fun. Taking from the rich, giving to the poor. Actually also taking from the poor. I had a shaky moral foundation. I happened upon the quiet town of Maple Bay quite by accident, but little do I know that this city has a dark side.
Now, about the same time, I was just starting out as an apprentice to a rather famous ghost hunter who was an old family friend of mine. I carried the equipment, operated the EVP machine, all that. Wait. Yes? Who was the famous ghost hunter?
Hey.
Well, I don't like to name drop, but Georgia Mathers.
The tour group gasps.
Georgia Mathers? She's a legend. You know her? No. Amazing woman. Died mysteriously. Miss you, Georgie.
Hey.
Anyway, we were in Maple Bay, investigating some reports of strange lights and loud sounds coming from the cemetery late at night. Now we had been warned by the old crypt keeper that this place was highly dangerous, but Georgia was never one to shy away from an adventure. We camped out in the center of the cemetery for 3 nights straight. We endured your so-called wailing watchman. Wailing ghost of the wharf man! Whatever. Your stupid vampire was just a teenager in a mask, but the Dover ghost. Man, tell him, Loomis.
Hey.
So, there I was, just walking back to my hotel after a long day of working a couple of short cons. Classic pigeon drop scam, putting out feelers for a rip deal. I was going to steal a baby, probably, would have made me rich. I found myself walking past this very cemetery. Now, I was never a very superstitious man, but something seemed off. I could hear some sort of commotion happening deep within the graveyard, and I felt compelled to investigate.
And thank God you did. Georgia and I were conducting a seance in the mausoleum. At first, things were pretty normal, but after about an hour, everything went south. Playing back the EVP meter, we were able to hear a single word. Run. The air suddenly went cold. The air suddenly went cold. Something was very, very wrong. I just knew we weren't alone. We started to hear this faint, distant scraping sound, like something being dragged across the ground. It got louder and louder until it was deafening. Some kind of demented howl. And then I felt it. Something, grabbing my ankle.
Robert has the whole crowd, hook, line and sinker. You could hear a pin drop.
I've only cried twice in my life. Once was at the birth of my daughter. The other was when that thing started dragging me. I wasn't sure where it was taking me, but knew it was no place I wanted to go. I was sure I was going to die.
The moment I crossed the gate into the cemetery, I heard this god-awful screeching. I ran into the mausoleum just in time to see a man being pulled across the floor by... God, to this day, the mere thought of it ties my stomach into knots. It looked like a man, but I glanced at Robert. Like someone who didn't know what a man was supposed to look like tried to put one together. The arms were too long, his eyes glowed red, and it was like a walking shadow. What did I do? What any good person would do. I lunged for... Shoot, what was his fake name again? It was Mick Sturgis.
Yeah, but what was the first name?
Davis. I think it was David.
I see. I think it might have been Daniel, but I'm not going to influence you on this one because I was wrong before.
I trust you.
You shouldn't.
Daniel.
Yeah!
I grabbed his hand and then into a tug-of-war with the unholiest of forces.
I thought I was going to be torn in half.
But I had God on my side. The pocket Bible I always kept on me fell out of my shirt pocket, and to this day I can remember what passage it opened up to.
Fuck. Alright, I know Revelations and Leviticus are things. Shit. Not exactly relevant, but true.
I have no idea where Robert pulled that verse from. With a horrifying growl, the entity finally relented. Daniel and I collapsed onto the ground, exhausted. We were both covered in blood.
That damn creature clawed into my chest. Got me real good. Had to get 16 stitches.
Robert pulls down the collar of his shirt to reveal a long, wicked scar across his pecs.
And that's how I got this scar. I followed Georgia Mathers to the ends of the earth. We faced exorcisms, demons, poltergeists that threw our equipment across the room, but I had never seen Georgia so scared. She was never the same after that, and neither was I.
Watching what happened to Daniel and Georgia shook my faith. But I came out of that experience a better man and a better friend.
And we've been brothers ever since.
The tour group gives us a round of applause as Daniel, Robert and I share an emotional hug. As he embraces me, I can smell the cologne on his neck. Wow, Robert does clean. Good.
Fucking know it.
I find myself lingering a little too long on the hug.
Thank you. It's an honour to be able to share our story.
Be sure to watch out for our book.
I wrote Ghost Trackers.
I saw a demon, the shocking true story. Paranormal excursions, the supernatural ice road, go trackers, Burrow's guide to the hottest coasts.
What you feeling?
I saw a demon.
It seems the best one.
Robert has to suppress a laugh at that one.
Alright, even I can see the holes in that story. Please leave. Way to go, Liam.
Robert sulks away from the tour group and I follow him at a respectable distance. We almost had him.
Almost. I think you might have overdone it in some portions of the story.
Yeah. We arrive in front of Robert's house.
Well, see you later.
Robert hastily walks up to the steps to his home after giving me a courtesy nod. He disappears into his house without looking back. Did I fuck up?
I don't know. This is unprecedented. I think you do alright. What rank did you get? B. That's not bad. There was a lot of trip-ups there.
I think I have everything finally set up. Amanda should be here any minute now. I think that's her car in the driveway. Okay, gotta act natural. Be cool, Liam. Be cool. Amanda walks through the door with a suspicious look on her face.
Hey, Dad.
Off to a good start.
Something fishy?
Rats. Sorry, sweetest defense. That life of crime is finally catching up to you. I tried to send them in a different direction, but even I'm no match for the power and funding of the US government.
Well, if they think they're gonna take me alive, they got another thing coming.
I'm kidding. You're right. I have a little surprise for you.
Yeah, I can tell. You're very bad at lying.
Amanda, my dear, would you care to join me in the kitchen?
Father, it would fill my heart with glee.
I lead Amanda over to the kitchen table where a present lies covered under a tablecloth. It's nothing special, but I wanted to get you a little something. You graduated high school last week, and I know you told me not to make a big deal about it, but...
Oh, Dad, you...
I dramatically whip the cloth off the table. Amanda's jaw drops.
No way!
I figure you probably won't be able to get cable in the dorm, so I thought it might be nice for you to take a piece of home with you.
A DVD box set of Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers. This is all 19 seasons.
And bonus material, including commentary with actual ghosts featured on the show.
Dad, I love this, thank you.
She gives me a big hug. I'm glad you like it. Hey, you want to hang out with me in the backyard for a bit? Toss the old pigskin or something?
Totally.
I follow Amanda to the back door.
What? Yeah! It's the best!
You told me not to make a big deal, but you seem to have forgotten that my entire mission in life is to make a big deal out of your accomplishments. So consider this your graduation party. Surprise!
Dad, everyone's here!
Well, yeah, everyone wanted to come and support you.
Is that a mac and cheese bar?
Sure is. Fully customizable, down to the type of mac. And there's an ice cream cake, the good kind with the crunchies in the middle.
I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything, just go have fun with your pals, alright? I'm so proud of you, Amanda. Amanda smiles and runs to her friends. I should make the rounds to make sure everyone's having a good time. But first, mac and cheese.
Fuck yeah.
I walk over to Mary, who's having a lively conversation with Amanda.
Oh boy. Listen, kid, you're gonna need some real life skills out there if you're gonna make it out on the streets. I'm going to college.
Hey.
Same thing. Look, I know you're not old enough to drink. Right? And I know you're smart enough not to drink until you're of legal age. But hypothetically, if you were to drink, it'd behoove you to drink a glass of water between rounds. Got it? Hypothetically. If you wake up with a headache, all you gotta do is take a jar of pickles and drink the pickle juice. You're gonna be fine.
What's going on here?
What's going on here? Girl talk.
Mary turns back to Amanda.
Now let me tell you about how to deal with a bad roommate. First thing to know, you get straight A's if they die during the semester.
Mary!
Relax, it's a myth. Supposedly.
Against my better judgment, I leave them be.
Wow!
Brian, you made it!
Don't pass up on a good Mac.
What do you think of the party?
It is not bad.
Just not bad?
Yeah, it's not bad.
Don't let him bait you. Don't let him bait you. Thank you for the lovely compliment. Daisy trots up.
Hi, Amanda's dad.
Hey, Brian's daughter. See? See how that feels?
This is a really great party. Thanks so much for inviting us.
You're very welcome, tiny child who knows how to pay a compliment. Brian and I lock eyes. This isn't over.
Hey, bruh.
Bro!
Bro, this is a real rager, taking our old age into consideration.
I'm trying to be in bed at a reasonable hour tonight. Don't let me get too wild.
Don't worry, dude. I'll keep an eye on your fruit punch intake. You know, I'm really glad we're bros again. Let's hit the gym sometime soon, huh?
Sure thing, dude.
Yeah.
Brian and Hazel peek out behind Craig. Hi, little ones. Hello!
Hiya!
Thank you for all that ice cream cake.
Wait, girls, how much of that did you eat? Briar ate 4 pieces. Ask any witness.
No, I didn't. Hazel ate 4 pieces and wants to pin on me because we look alike.
I have your face. Nobody will ever believe you.
That sounded dodgy.
Oh boy.
I'll let you guys figure this out. Good seeing you, Craig. Let's hang out soon, yeah?
Totally. Tell Amanda congrats for us. Looks like you've settled into this neighborhood quite nicely.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better cul-de-sac.
Well, I'm glad. Hopefully we'll see you at more church events. We've got a big schedule planned for the rest of the year.
Sure thing, Joseph.
And maybe if you aren't doing anything later, we could hang out sometime.
Sure, Joseph. That'd be great.
Hell yeah.
See you later. Hugo comes up to me with a plate of mac and cheese.
The perfect cheddar to mac ratio. Beautiful work, Liam.
Thanks, Hugo.
You know, I'm really pleased to see Amanda going to her dream school. I'm glad she turned it around for her finals.
Me too. That scholarship money will really help. Amanda walks by and pretends to not see Hugo. Amanda, come say hi to your old teacher.
Hey! Congratulations on graduating. I know you're going to do great things at art school. Yeah.
Amanda starts to back away.
Wait, I just realised that you're not my teacher anymore, so I'd have to be afraid of talking to you. You no longer hold power over me! You're right. Go forth, adult. I can no longer give you detention. Yeah, I'm gonna break anything I want, and there's nothing you can do about it. Are you still mad about that time I gave you detention for breaking my globe? Nope. And I'll have you know that the globe didn't even fit through the basketball hoop in the first place, so she'll fit into college just fine. Hey man.
Nah.
Let me know when Amanda leaves for college. I'll have a fresh batch of right said banana bread ready for her.
Oh yeah. Thank you, I know she'll love that. What a splendid garden party. My deepest thanks for extending an invitation to my son and I. This icebox cake is divine.
Oh, thanks dude. Good cake.
Thanks for coming by. As the party starts to wind down, I take a seat next to Robert. The sun is setting and everyone seems to have eaten their fill.
Hey.
Hey. I haven't heard from you in a bit. How have you been?
Oh, I'm great. Never better.
So did you talk to Val? Val? Robert sighs and readjusts himself.
You know, Liam, I don't speak to my own dad that often. Had a falling out with him years ago. Don't even remember what it was about. All I know is that me and him, we just don't see eye to eye.
Have we missed something?
I feel like we may have.
Is this because I fucked up on the date?
Maybe. I mind my business. He minds his. I get a Christmas card from him every other year, and I check in with him if a tropical storm ever hits his villa. What I'm trying to say is that I turned out fine.
Robert, you didn't talk to her?
It's like you said, life is full of pain.
He places a hand on my thigh.
This is all that matters.
I instinctively pull back. A wave of guilt rushes over me. Robert, no, it's not that simple. I can't believe you didn't even try. You owed that to her. How do you think she feels, knowing that her own father didn't even think she was worth having a relationship with?
We fucking missed something. You don't know me.
Yes, I do. You're a bad person. What?
And you fell for me, so what does that make you?
Robert gets up.
You know, it's funny how you were so willing to look past this when it meant you could get laid, but we didn't do that.
He walks away, leaving me alone on the bench, alone with my thoughts. Amanda and I wave bye to the partygoers as they leave. We sit together and watch the sun slowly dip below the horizon.
I'm glad you made some friends.
Yeah.
I know that's maybe not what you were looking for, but these people care about you. Love you, Dad. We'll always have each other.
You're right. It's going to be hard at first, but this is the next chapter in our story, and I would be nervous about it, but I know that you're always going to be looking out for me the same way I'll always be looking out for you.
Team Lemon?
Team Lemon.
Confirmed. That was interesting.
Yeah.
Yep, that's the end. So,
That was fine until the ending got really weird.
yeah, because that was obviously the bad Robert ending, but, to be fair, you got the good ending that mattered,
Yeah.
which is the Amanda ending.
Yeah.
Really the one that matters, but that was really weird.
Yeah.
Like,
Joseph with Aaron.
yeah. If you can hear him say a line which is, Val is Susie, we'll never fucking know because we don't know who Val is. But like, I don't know. I was gonna say stuff and then my brain stopped. But
That was good though. That was a good experience. I enjoyed that.
good ass game.
Yeah.
lot.
Amanda made it for me.
Oh yeah, she's. You would think, I've said this before, I'll say it again, you'd think she'd be the character who'd be like, oh fuck's sake.
Yeah.
She's actually the linchpin behind this entire game.
Yeah, she's the strongest character by far.
By far. And the dad, and that's no small comment because the dads are pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
But Amanda is the best by far.
Penguin? Dad battle? Oh yeah, that was the one at the start of Tubby.
Yeah, but there are a lot of minigames.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of minigames. Skee ball, golf, fishing, concert, complete with music that is, copyrighted. I learned the hard way.
Gargoyle.
Gargoyle, running. Jess, Cal, you made a good dream, Daddy.
That was fun.
Yep, there's the song, DVP. And then this is not DVP, which is literally the name of that song.
Test company, please ignore.
That is some good ass video game.
Yes.
And I'm shocked we actually got through the whole thing.
Yes.
And once I recognised the start of that scene, when it's like, okay, everything's ready for Amanda, I was like, alright, stop. Visual sync. We have to go into the last part of it now. We're at the point of no return.
Oh, that was good.
It's damn good.
Daddy.
Oh. Way to kill my hype. Oh, here it comes again! Look at all these dads you missed.
Yep.
In favour of that shitbag on the left. turns out he was a dad.
Yeah.
You asked the question, and you know, it was right. This game's Dream Daddy, it's all about dads, but we still know nothing more about his daughter than when we started.
Yep.
I didn't even know anything about his daughter because I've never taken that path.
Yep.
But
That's a shame.
that's just the way it goes. Once again, we got the ending that counts.
Yep.
The best one by far. So thank you everyone so much for watching. This has been a 2-day journey. We've recorded other stuff in this time, but this has kind of been our main focus.
Yep.
Really didn't think we'd get to the end.
But we managed it. We tanked on through.
Yeah, we're gonna have to find you another series at some point.
Yep.
But that's concerns for another time. Thank you again so much for watching. Share your own experiences with Dream Daddy in the comments. It's an interesting game. A lot happens.
Tell us what happens without.
Yeah, find out what the fuck happened with that glitch we apparently encountered.
It must be where I fucked up on the day. That must be it. There must have been so much more after that.
I guess so.
But
Oh well, it is what it is.
it is what it is.
Once again, thank you so much for watching, and I have no idea what we'll do next time, or whatever we do.
It will be here.
We'll be here, we'll see you there.
Toodles.
Goodbye. Hot shit.
Hot shit.
Hot shit.